This story, we are going to be in Kansas, and more specifically central Kansas, with our good buddies at Saltgrass Outfitters. As you can see, we have a long history with success in the state of Kansas, and for me, going back all the way to 2006. But this week, we're going to be following along with JC and Randy. JC's going to be getting after it with his bow, and Randy's going to be using the muzzleloader.
Alright guys, so it's 8:44. We're finally pulling into Sterling, Kansas. And James Clark gave me a little text the other night and said, hey, we got a shooter coming in. So we left Mississippi the velvet season and we just rolled out. We're fixing to have a ball. We're fixing to have a good old time. I mean, I'm fixing to fill up with gas or diesel and going back to camp and get out there this evening. Man, I'm really fired up about it. I feel pretty good about it.
First Kansas trip for me.
Here we go.
It's hot.
It is hot. Where's that cool front? Coming in Thursday, Wednesday.
It'll be 100 degrees this afternoon.
We're loading up a round for Randy here.
You wouldn't have made it out back in the war. We used to do that, son. Push it in.
Back in the war?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright guys, day one Kansas. It's 102. I thought Mississippi was hot. We drove all the way in last night. Left Mississippi about 10 o'clock last night. Got here about 9 o'clock this morning. This is our first set. Got kind of rushed today, forgot a bunch of stuff. But I feel really good about it. Set one in Kansas is gonna be 102 days in a row and then it goes down to like 65. So I'm definitely gonna be hunting Thursday. But if I'm still alive because of a heat stroke. Axel, big buck. Big buck. Target buck, Axel. Target buck. What? It's 103. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. What a year. Oh, Lord. Axel. What about it? I see a deer. Let's go, man. You kidding me? Yes. And we got Willie getting one. Wesley, sorry, we got Wesley just got one.
What are the chances of that?
All the way to there, to there. He was quartering away. I did miss. I was a little back, probably about 3-4 inches, but he got off to that thoracic cavity, Bubba. Look at that. Oh, this cut went right on through him. Kansas, Central Kansas. Saltgrass Outfitters. Man, I cannot tell y'all how excited I am. Last year, I think we hunted 20 days. This year, we hunted 1. And got on him, made a good shot quartering away, went up to the thoracic cavity. Cannot believe. Look at this, man. So beautiful. Can't thank James and Clark enough for putting me out on this deer right here. Wow. That's all I can say.
Sir,
Happening, boss man.
what did I say?
Coming out.
I said this is the one you're going to see.
Yep.
This is the kind of track I like, where they're just like laying in a trail.
Oh no,
Well, I know, but that's I like it right here.
I heard
He's nice.
circle around behind him. I heard it bleeding
Already busted for out time. Yep. Look at that thing.
That's a good deer. That's an old joker, man. I passed up 2 170s. That's good. How long is this time? 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right at it. Golly, look how old that deer is.
This segment's brought to you by Hoyt Archery. Almost a century of innovation continues today.
Blood everywhere.
Get serious. Get Hoyt.
He's down. Had a good day. A good first opening day. Congratulations, Wesley.
Thank you, sir.
Man, I tell you what, it's Kansas 2022. Saltgrass Outfitters. We got 2 people left out of the 4. Got old Randy and Bubba. We done.
All right, guys, it's literally 100 degrees. We're over this CRP field. He said they're bedded all out here. We got a great wind. So let it.
It's just hopefully shoot a deer. There's still quite a few moving through there.
Yeah.
I think as soon as this rain lets up, right about sunrise, it'll be good.
Yeah. There's definitely a 40-degree drop, which is amazing. It's been kind of sprinkling on and off. I mean, it's perfect. I'm from Mississippi, so I've got on all my clothes. What is it, like 55? 60 now, yeah. All right, we're fixing to head back to the camp and get some lunch. We ended up seeing, I think, 5 total does and little ones, so we're gonna get ready for this afternoon. I think it's gonna be a good one.
Little pepper steak for you people. Lots of onion. You can see how much it is. I mean, that's a whole pot of it. When you turn it on and cook it down, you add a stick of butter, Worcestershire soy sauce. I always put a little garlic powder in mine too. It'll cook down to nothing. I mean, it'll be, you'll add your meat, and I usually let it simmer for probably 5 to 6 hours. That meat gets so tender. With Worcestershire sauce. John asked me one time, he says, do you add pepper? I said, no. Well, it's called peppered steak. Pepper, bell pepper.
All right, guys, we had a great hunt this evening. It's still hot. The front's fixing to come in late tomorrow evening, so I'm pretty excited about that. We had 5 or 6 does come in, had a small 8-point that was on a neighbor's property and walked through. We'll end this day and start day 3 tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get something. Y'all stay tuned. All right, well, we're back at the camp. We're gonna eat a little lunch, and I I guess we're gonna get back at it this afternoon. It's supposed to have that front come in tomorrow. It's gonna be raining in the morning. All right, we all stay tuned.
You know, this camera is under $200 and they have a 2-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong in the first 2 years, give them a call and they're gonna make it right. I just want to take a quick minute to talk about our new trail cam partner, Conoco Outdoors, and their Canuck HD cell camera. I had the pleasure of actually using this last fall during deer season. And the week that I put it out, it was a pretty drastic cold front for our neck of the woods. Temperatures in the single digits and the negative digits. And the camera performed flawlessly. Those exact batteries lasted me through turkey season, actually. One of the absolute coolest things about this camera is you can use it as a POV camera. If you self-film your hunts, you know how valuable having multiple angles is, and this is an easy way to add 1, 2, 3, however many you want to your arsenal. You definitely owe it to yourself to go check them out, reconocooutdoors.com. If you have any questions, reach out to us and we'll do the best we can to answer and point you in the right direction. But these people are phenomenal people. They're the salt of the earth. I know that if you give them a try, you're not going to be disappointed because the quality is there.
This segment's brought to you by Ozcut Broadheads. Tough, field point accurate, and designed to be sharpened and reused.
All right, we're settled in. I've got my bog pot up here. We don't have a shooting rail. John has hunted here, MBA, several times. Basically, the deer can come out anywhere, obviously, but most of the time they come out straight in front of us. And he said they will walk up this road, so we got to be pretty quiet. So I guess we'll sit here and hopefully a big deadhead come out. We just had a 10-point come in, a little smaller 8-point. And that 10-point came in a thrash in the woods, and there we kept hearing him. I told JC I kept hearing horns yet. Anyway, he came in. We're gonna go down here and check, see if I have blood. I I ain't took him. I hope I hit him. JC thinks I did, so we're gonna go down here in a second and check it out. Thank you, man. Down here. Look at the freaking toad. Well, folks, we found him. He didn't run but about 80 yards. Right before I was fishing the chute, he kind of went down. And I think I bumped JC a little bit. It's a tight fit. We were both in a ladder stand. Man, when I first saw this deer, he come out, I told JC, I said, there is a giant over here. He looked a lot bigger at 200 yards off. I don't know, I'm pretty pumped. I'd love to thank Mr. James and Mr. Clark. They've done a lot of work, a lot of hard work trying to get me a deer. JC got one earlier this week. I want to thank JC for bringing me up here and meeting these people. They're great. Saltgrass is honestly probably one of the best places I've ever hunted. Every hunt I've sat on except one, I saw a shooter deer. So I'm pretty tickled and pretty pumped. This is only my second out-of-state deer, so I don't know if I'm out of breath because I'm fat or excited. And I just introduced this beautiful buck to my world outdoors, baby.
Oh, Lord. Axel.
And there she wrote.